Welcome everyone to the inside scoop of essential oils. I'm excited that y'all are here to learn more about the internal use of these amazing products. We're going to talk a little bit about a lot of good things today. So I'm truly excited that you're here, and I do absolutely love doTERRA that you who are on here and my friend Kristen here knows, and I love sharing the incredible benefits of the oils. So there's many oils that are safe for internal use, and we're going to go through and we're going to talk a little bit about how to know which ones are safe for internal use as we go through this today. So I just want to make sure. Okay. So there's actually some products can be used in multiple ways, and each application will be indicated on the actual label of the essential oil. So if you look on the label, it'll say if it can be used aromatically, topically, if it can be used internally, if it can be used topically without dilution, which means neat, or if it needs to be diluted for young or sensitive skin, it'll say sensitive on the side. Or if you need to dilute it before using it topically, it will tell you on the side of the bottle that you should dilute it. So there's a lot of great information there when it comes to our labeling on our bottles as well. So there's substantial research to support the validity of safely using doTERRA oils internally. So if you've never used an oil internally before, it might seem strange to actually consume them, especially because they're so powerful and potent. However, essential oils actually comes from plants, fruits, compounds found in nature, and therefore they do present a safe way to receive internal benefits. You are most likely already incorporating essential oils into your daily diet, as many of the foods we eat contain a small amount of essential oils. So if you use any sort of fresh parsley or basil, things like that, they all have essential oils already in them that you're probably already eating. So as mentioned, we already consume a small amount of essential oils in our daily diet, so our bodies are equipped to process these types of nutrients. When an essential oil is ingested, it's transported through the gastrointestinal tract directly into the bloodstream, where it's then carried throughout the rest of the body. Essential oils can easily be transported to all of the body's organs, even the brain. Because essential oils can be delivered to the organs of the body, they're processed like other things that we consume through metabolization by the liver and other organs. And then if there's anything that's not used, it's excreted. So while our bodies are designed to metabolize and process natural components like essential oils, it's also important to remember that the body can only handle essential oils in small amounts. So my rule of thumb is less, more often is better than more, less often. So not all essential oils are created equal though. Each has its own chemical makeup, its own set of benefits, and reacts with the body in its own way. Additionally, production and testing can vary, so it's essential to remember that just because doTERRA lemon oil is safe for internal use, this may not be the case with other brands. Not all essential oils are pure and thoroughly tested like doTERRA. You learned that, right, Lauren, when you smelled the different peppermints, right? So some oils include fillers, preservatives, or impurities that lower the quality of the oil and make them unsafe for internal use. And of course, you always want to look at your health history when it comes to taking oils internally as well. We're going to talk about some books and resources that have all the warnings, all of the things that you need to take into account when you're utilizing essential oils. There's very few, but we do want to take that into account as well. So for internal use, it's best to start with the smallest dose possible, like 1 to 2 drops. From here, the dose can be increased as needed. Okay, so this is going to depend on the age of the person, the size, the health status, as well as the desired benefit they're trying to achieve. Each essential oil has a unique chemical makeup, which causes different reactions within the body as the oil is processed through the body systems. Some oils are merely too strong to be taken directly or without altering the application method. These oils can be taken internally by adding 2 to 3 drops to a veggie cap. So we have these veggie caps that we can use. Or you can put them in your recipes, or you can put it in water and actually drink it. So there are some that are some oils that are really potent, and you want to be cautious when you use them, like cassia, cinnamon, clove, cumin, oregano, and thyme. Those are more caustic oils, and not only internally, but also topically, you'd always want to dilute those down as well. So when used internally, Some essential oils should not be placed directly on the tongue or directly in the mouth or swallowed due to their individual chemical design and how it affects the body. To enjoy the internal benefits of essential oils, you can always add it to the water, and it will not only add that potent flavor, but it also provides an easy way to use essential oils internally. Another is to place them in that supplement capsule that I was talking about, especially if I'm doing 3 or 4 internally at a time. I'll just do them all in that capsule and then take it that way as well. So they're free of preservatives, animal products, and they're easy to digest. Ours are they're veggie caps. So for centuries, essential oils have been used to add flavor to meals because their potent nature and ability to enhance natural flavors. When cooking with essential oils, remember that a little goes a long way. Because essential oils are so concentrated, even the tiniest drop can provide the serious amount of flavor. So when cooking with essential oils, rather than adding like an entire drop to your dish, especially with those stronger oils like cinnamon and oregano, you're going to want to dip a toothpick in the bottle and then swirl it in your pizza sauce or your spaghetti sauce that way. That's how strong they are. And then if you taste it and it doesn't have enough flavor, dip it in again and do that with those stronger oils, because you can always add more flavor, but you really can't take it away. It could overpower it and ruin the dish, and we don't want to do that. So it may take some experimentation as you're starting out with cooking with oils, but as you start to use them to flavor and enhance your food, you'll soon experience the benefits that the natural extracts have to offer and enjoy your favorite recipes even more. It really does add amazing flavor to drinks and food. All right, so let's dig in. Let's learn a little bit more about some of the benefits and uses of some specific oils that we can utilize internally. So let's first talk about ginger. So the primary constituent of ginger is zingiberine, which has been researched for its ability to reduce bloating. doTERRA ginger oil is distilled from ginger plants that are grown and harvested in Madagascar. This oil delivers antioxidant protection and may help reduce bloating, gas, and occasional indigestion. Experimental research has shown that ginger essential oil has beneficial digestive effects when taken internally. So when you want to take it internally, you can add 1 to 2 drops in a veggie cap. It's also great to add to different recipes, and it can be used in place of dried or fresh ginger. So if you're out of that and you have a recipe you will need to do, you can actually grab your essential oil and you can use that in place of the fresh. So that's why they're great to have around too. Now, next is fennel essential oil, and it's well known for its digestive benefits and has been used for centuries to promote healthy digestion. I was going to say digest zen because that's our digestive blend, but this sweet smelling oil offers other benefits, which includes metabolic, immune, circulatory, and respiratory support. The aroma of fennel is very sweet. The scent and taste are commonly compared to that of licorice. This natural sweetness can be used for avoiding unhealthy sweets and sugar. So if you're a sugar addict, you can use a little bit of fennel and that's going to take that craving away. You can add a drop or two to a glass of water, juice. Some other usage tips are after overindulging at dinner, you can put a couple drops in a veggie capsule or hold it under the tongue for digestive support, or put it in some water or tea to help fight those sweet tooth cravings. Consider adding a toothpick amount to your cooking for a strong, savory, anise flavor when simultaneously taking advantage of the various internal wellness benefits. Again, it's great for taking internally for the stomach, any sort of stomach issues or feeling sluggish. Fennel is one of my favorite for sure. Next is oregano oil, and it's known as a popular cooking spice, but also is a very powerful cleansing agent and offers powerful antioxidants. So you can use this for many things beyond the kitchen. Oregano oil supports a healthy immune system, digestion, and respiratory function when used internally, and offers powerful antioxidants when ingested. So this is a hot oil. So this is one that I don't recommend taking down your mouth, but people have, and they've been fine. But this is one I would always put either in a veggie cap or use in a roller ball. Or with some coconut oil. And it's great for your immune system, to support your immune system. Oregano is awesome. It really will kill off anything. It really helps with any sort of digestive issues as well. It's going to help to clean out your lower intestines. It helps with respiratory function. And again, this is one that you're going to want to stick a toothpick in and swirl if you want to put it on your pizza sauce or, you know, in a roast. So there's many different ways that we can use oregano oil, and it's really amazing the benefits that it has. All right, so Roman chamomile. Ancient Romans used Roman chamomile oil for courage during war. So when we talk about essential oils, there's also an emotional side to them as well. And so they would use them for uplifting or like this to help bring courage. So while most use Roman chamomile or chamomile in tea, most people have heard of that, right? It can also be found in face creams, drinks, hair dyes, shampoos, and perfumes. It's known for its calming effect on its skin, mind, and body. So that's why it's a great one to put on at night before you're going to go to sleep. If you take a shower at night, you can put it in your shampoo and use it that way, and you'll get both double benefits, being able to smell it for sleep, but also have it to help your hair and skin. Roman chamomile actually blends really well with florals like lavender, ylang ylang, and citrus oils like bergamot. So you can also add a drop to hot water and make yourself a unique tea. So there's many different ways that you can use Roman chamomile. Now let's talk a little bit about citrus oils. Citrus oils happen to be one of my favorites, and we have a variety of them with doTERRA. We have grapefruit, lemon, lime, tangerine, wild orange, bergamot, so many different ones to choose from. All of the citrus oils come from the rind of the fruit, so the outside of the fruit. So when you're peeling an orange, what do you smell afterwards? Is that essential oils getting on your fingers, right? And they're used, or they're actually produced using cold press. So they'll actually press the rinds in order to get the oil out of it. These are great to diffuse or to take internally. Wild orange is the one, or any of the citrus oils are what I usually do in my kitchen, because that's where most of my family is, so that they can get those happy oil benefits to stay a happy family, right? So the most notable similarity between the 6 citrus oils is their ability to affect the emotions. Most of the oils, including the ones we talked about, can help uplift your mood. They can help to give you energy if you're feeling sluggish in the middle of the day. My favorite is peppermint and orange together, rubbing that around and smelling it. Bergamot is also really good to actually calm and soothe the emotions. So you can turn to the oils to either, you know, uplift, soothe, so many different ways that way. And now we have cassia, which is a warming oil that dates back to biblical times. This also helps with the immune system and digestive function, while it's a strong uplifting aroma. This, if you want to take it internally, that will help with digestion. It can help with your cardiovascular system, metabolic, and your immune function. If you want, you can put them in a veggie cap for added immune support, or you can combine a drop with some lemon oil and be able to drink it as well. Cassia smells like cinnamon, and a lot of times when you get a cinnamon oil that's not doTERRA, usually they use cassia instead, and they call it cinnamon because cassia is way less expensive than cinnamon is. So that's one of the ways that they'll kind of trick you with oils. All right, one of my favorites, frankincense. Frankincense is known as the king of oils. When anybody says, you know, like, what do I use for this? If you don't know what to use frankincense, because I promise it'll help. I whacked my knee on the corner of my table in my living room the other day, like bad. And I immediately come in and put frankincense on it, and within a minute, the pain is gone. It's amazing on how fast this works. But there's so many uses for it, and it's very powerful. It's great for cellular health. It's an oil that actually can get through the blood-brain barrier. It helps to carry oxygen to the brain. So those who get maybe have hit their head, things like that, it really does help with things like that. It helps with a healthy inflammatory response when it's taken internally. And one of its most powerful benefits is its ability to promote health, specifically cellular function. So I do frankincense actually underneath the tongue every single day. I'll just lift my tongue up and I'll drop a drop or two of frankincense that way. If you don't want to do that, you can put it in a veggie cap, or, you know, that's one that I can use neat as well every day too. So it just is great for healthy cellular function. I think everybody in the world needs to be using frankincense every day to keep their cells going well. Did you have a question, Josephine?
No.
Oh, okay. I saw you unmute, so it's good to hear from you. All right, so now we're going to talk a little bit about doTERRA supplements. So for convenience, doTERRA has taken a lot of oils and put them in supplement capsules already. One of the ones I want to talk about is the Lifelong Vitality Pack. The Lifelong Vitality Pack is a 3-pack of vitamins, which includes omegas, our cellular vitality complex, and a whole food complex. This is our #1 selling product. Even though we're an essential oil company, our vitamins, that 3-pack, is our #1 selling product. And the reason is because our vitamins have essential oils in them, and essential oils are very, very bossy in the body. So if you ever taken vitamins and started taking them and go and excuse me for this, but pee every color of the rainbow because your body's not absorbing the vitamins and the nutrients that are in them, the difference with doTERRA is that the vitamin A gets told what to do by the essential oils that are actually in those, and tells vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D where to go and what to do within the body, which means that your body can absorb and use way more of the nutrients that are in our pack than you would get with anything else on the market. That is probably the biggest differentiator with doTERRA's Lifelong Vitality Supplement. It's great because it helps with sleep and mood and stress and feeding your cells that nutrition that they need, because no matter how hard we try, it's really hard to get the nutrition on a day-to-day basis. So it's really important that we are supplementing. We also have a doTERRA's Women line of products, which is formulated to address the unique and changing healthy needs of women. The powerful combination of products is something that you can purchase through our loyalty rewards program, and it includes a rollerball of Claricalm, a phytoestrogen, and our bone nutrient complex. And our bone nutrient complex is one of the best on the market, again, because it's bioavailable in the body. Okay. If you have questions on how to get that, let me know and I can help you. doTERRA also offers a wide range of essential oil blends for internal use. So On Guard is a proprietary blend that is amazing for your immune system and helping with that immune function. You can use it internally or topically. It's called the protective blend. So from an emotion side, or even I think physically, if we go out and we put that On Guard on us every single day, it's going to protect us from the things that are trying to get us that are around us. So that one is amazing. doTERRA also has Slim and Sassy, which is designed to help boost your metabolism and manage hunger cravings when ingested. So I had a friend who started using the Slim and Sassy oil. She goes, Andrea, I vacuumed my curtains. That's how much energy I had after using the Slim and Sassy. I was like, that's pretty funny that you did that. Another one that I use every single day because I know my detoxification system gets blocked up from my cellular structure. So Zendocrine is our detoxification complex. It's a blend created to help cleanse and support the body's cleansing systems. This is one that comes in an oil that you can do a couple drops in citrus drinks, teas, or water to help with your liver function, kidneys, all of those internal detoxifications. And this is great to do a cleanse within your body to be able to help it so that it stays functioning correctly. Because if any of those areas get backed up, that's where you start to have issues. So when we're doing these things on a day-to-day basis, taking the Zendocrine, utilizing the essential oils in our water, we're taking these little steps that are going to help us to continue to constantly detox and to make sure that our body is staying and functioning at a higher level that way too. And it's really not that difficult when you really think about it. So, and Zendocrine comes in the little gel caps, or you can get it in the oil too. I like to even rub it right over my liver and my gallbladder too. All right, now let's talk a little bit more about cooking. So cooking is as easy as adding a flavor already in the recipe in oil form. So if you have a recipe that you already love that calls for lemons or calls for lemon juice, you can add a little bit of the juice and then add a few drops of lemon oil to it, and it's going to enhance the flavor. So I have found is that citrus oils and peppermint, I tend to use like 6 to 8 drops of. I love making peppermint brownies, so yummy. I love doing like these lemon blueberry muffins I'm going to show you in a minute. They're great. Whereas oregano and thyme, I'll only use that toothpick method in order to use those. doTERRA also, over Christmas, they had this cooking with 3. It had an Italian, a Mexican, and like a citrus one that were already in different oils. And I use those in our Mexican, like our our ground beef, and my kids love it. They're like, my mom, this tastes so much better with the oils. So you can blend up your own little blends that way and make your own olive oils, and then just use that as your cooking oil. You can put the oils in there too. My daughter actually had made banana bread just the other day, and she used 1 drop of cinnamon, and wow, did it bring that punch and amazing taste to that. So it's really fun to experiment and then just taste the difference when you taste it with the essential oil opposed to not. There's really a difference there. All right, so here's a recipe for blueberry lemon muffins. Yum. As you see, it calls for 8 drops of lemon oil. So all these recipes can be found on the doTERRA blog. And the easiest way to get there is to type in like doTERRA blueberry muffins on your web browser, and it's going to pull up that option to go to the doTERRA blog to find any of these recipes. So you can definitely go and look those up yourself. So yeah, yummy, yummy, yummy. And again, it's just adding that oil to an already existing recipe. You take blueberry muffins and you turn them into blueberry lemon muffins by adding lemon to it. Butternut squash pitas. This looked yummy too. They have a ton of great healthy recipes that use essential oils. And it's, like I said before, it's just as easy to add them to your own recipes. And after you try it, you're not going to want to cook without them again because they are yummy. All right, now I made this recipe the other day. I was having some digestive issues and I knew ginger was good for that. But I didn't want to just drop ginger in my mouth. So I was like, it helped with that. I made this lovely drink, but it tasted great too. I do find by adding citrus oils to my water, I do drink more water and then I'm detoxing at the same time, 2 for 1, right? And so again, this you can find on the doTERRA blog. They have tons of great recipes, like I said. All right, now let's talk a little bit about not oils are all oils are safe to take internally. All right. So it is important that you check that side of the bottle to see if that oil is for internal use. If it does not have that supplemental facts on the side of the bottle, then you know that you're not to take it internally. But I want you also to know that if you accidentally grab the wrong bottle, I've done it, with an oil that you're not supposed to take internally and you drop it in your mouth, it's all right. You're not going to have to call poison control. Your body will still metabolize it. It's really in huge, like large amounts that you'll have the issue. Okay. So don't freak out. All right. I have somebody on my team who literally has put every oil in her mouth and she is still standing. Okay. So, but there's some that aren't meant to be used internally, like arborvitae, cedarwood, cypress, Douglas fir, eucalyptus, spikenard, and wintergreen. As much as I want to put wintergreen in my mouth because I love the smell of it, you shouldn't do it. So I do want to put that out there. All right. You want to learn more about oils. You want to learn more about doTERRA. I always say, if you're using a web browser, always put doTERRA in front of anything that you're asking about. The reason is because if you don't, people are going to have recipes that are like, use 50 drops of this and 20 drops of this because it's not a high quality essential oil. doTERRA, you usually don't need that much. So when you want to look something up, look up like example doTERRA lemon bars, and it will bring that up for you for a doTERRA specific product. Resource books. It's so important that you have a resource book like our Modern Essentials book or our Essential Life book. I have some available for sale that I can send you or that you can come pick up if you're local. So those are great because they not only have what each oil does, but it has in the back part, if you have something that comes up, it tells you what oils are best to use for that. And some of them also have recipes in it as well. So it's really great to have that. Go to the doTERRA website. doTERRA's website is chock full of amazing information on every single oil and product. And then I also have a YouTube channel. It's called Andrea's Empower Yourself with Oils. You can go to my YouTube and you can go watch short little 5-minute videos that I've done or longer classes like this. That's where this will be posted when this class is over. All right, so how do I get more doTERRA? There's a couple different ways. If you are not a wholesale member yet, that's your first start, is to become a wholesale member. If you already are, being a part of our loyalty rewards program is a great way to get oils and get a lot of free stuff too. So if you want to get started, you can get started with the most savings with the starter kit. We have a healthy start kit, which has 10 essential oils. They're the smaller 5 ml bottles, and you get a diffuser with that one. We have our healthy habits kit. If you like the idea of starting with the vitamins, this would be a great one to start with. But our most popular kit is our Home Essentials kit to get started with, because you get 3 times as much oil than the Healthy Start kit for less than half of the price more. So it's $249 instead of $150, but you get 3 times as much oil. So that's the difference. So there's a couple great kits that you can get started with. We have more options too. I would love to talk to you to decide what's going to be the best one to get you started. Now, if you're already a member or after you become a member, you definitely want to try out our loyalty rewards program. So doTERRA will give you money back for shopping there for regularly. We didn't talk much about it, but if I take you on a tour of my house, you're going to see that it's full of all the doTERRA products because we use pretty much everything. And so instead of buying these things at Walmart or the grocery store, we just buy them through doTERRA. So if you're part of loyalty rewards and you do 50 PV, it's almost like $50, but there's point value that's associated with every product, 50 PV or more on a monthly basis, you're going to earn in your first 3 months, 10% back. And then every 3 months, it goes up by 5% until you get to month 13. So I personally do at least 300 PV a month for my family because there's 6 of us. Lots of girls with lots of hair. So we need shampoo and conditioner and deodorant and all those things. So we use all of that. So I get $90 back every time I shop with doTERRA, which is awesome that I can use on future purposes. You can cancel this at any time. There's no, you can, it's very much flexibility. And there's also, you can do one-time buys if you wanted to. You don't have to be a part of it, but their rewards are so great. I say at least try it. And then sharing oils with other people. I love to do these classes. And so if you're open to hosting one of these, we'll get you some free oils. I'll get you some free products. Or you can enroll friends yourself and earn some extra income, or you can build a team and actually supplement or replace your income. And it really is easy to host a class. It's just basically helping your friends understand what the class is about, inviting the people. You guys got reminders about this class automatically. So when they signed up and registered, they'll automatically get reminded about it and get sent the information. And then we make sure that we can help them to get what they need in order to start in this healthy lifestyle. So I know I just shared a ton of exciting information. If you have questions, I'm going to stick on for a few minutes after and we'll talk about that. If there's something that you're interested in learning more about, let me know and we can talk about that as well. So thanks again. Here's my contact information. If you want to screenshot this or you want this for future, this is how you can get a hold of me. On my email, I also have a calendar event. If you want to do a free 30-minute wellness consultation with me, if you want to come in person, I'll scan you. I'll do my little nutrition scan, or we can do it over the phone if you're more comfortable, or through Zoom as well. I'm just here to help and serve, and I'm just grateful for you guys showing up today. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope you all have a great night. All right, let me.
Are you leaving?
No, I'm not leaving yet. Hold on. I'm just going to stop recording.